Hi guys, what's up? Jan Gamboa here. I'm your content creator po Jan GTV. So di mapapanood yan about sa video ko, yung previous vlog ko. Ilalagay ko po yung link sa description para malaman nyo kung manonood po sila sa iba-ibang mga countries. Tulad po dyan sa Greece, pati po sa United States, no? Lagi nanonood po sa akin, no? Nanood po siya sa akin, no? So next po natin, yung budget po around 40,000 pesos. Dami ko nagtatanong sa akin, bakit po 40,000 pesos? Yung sa budget na PC full guide this 2022. Bakit? Kasi yung video card, na-search ako yung pang 6 years old, such as yung GTX 1050 Ti, which is launched in year 2016, or called Pascal architecture of NVIDIA. Tapos meron pong pang 11th gen motherboard budget, which is yung B560M from Gigabyte. So, sama mo na ako dito sa kwarto kung bakit po 40,000 pesos. Then, yung explain ko mamaya kung bakit 40,000 pesos this coming 2022. So, sama mo na ako dito sa kwarto, which is your free cam. Free cam, let's go! So, for the CPU, ito po yung starting from Intel Core i5 11500. So, baka di nakakaalam po about sa 11500. This is a bang for the buck budget CPU. You have 6 cores and 12 threads the CPU. With a processor base frequency of 2.7 GHz and a max turbo frequency of 4.6 GHz. Which comes a 65 watts of TDP, including the Intel stock cooler. So, di ko gagamitin yung stock cooler kasi bumili ka ng CPU cooler aftermarket or either AIO liquid cooling. So, gagamitin ko yan for by budget 40,000 pesos. That's PC pang patipid sa kuryente. Starting from Intel Core i5 11500. So next, for the cooler. Ito po yung sinasabi ko kanina. Best bang for the buck cooler from the market. Which is yung EVE Cooling SE-224-SXT White. Bakit siya cooler white? Kasi mas mura po sa 1,000 pesos. No? Mayroon po itong 4 copper heat pipes, white LED with 120mm PWM fan and compatible with LGA 1200 socket from Intel. This is the features with the plastic cover, high density of heatsink fan with HD 3.0 direct contact heat pipes, and the white LED lighting. The perfect heat dissipation, which means manatiling malamig ang inyong CPU, which is the Intel Core i5 11500. Sabihin yung no noise operation, pwede po siyang gawing 0 decibel yung silent operation. Meron po itong perfect memory compatibility. Dapat bumili kayo ng low profile na RAM. And then, installation for Intel's LGA 1200 socket. So, bang for the buck for CPU cooler from the market, which is SE-224-XT White. So next, for the motherboard, using the Gigabyte B560M DS3H AC. Bakit po siya AC? Which means may Wi-Fi naman to, no? Or kilala kong onboard or built-in Wi-Fi. May po itong solid power pin connector with 6+2 phase digital power design, supporting 11th gen Intel Core processor, which is your budget. Together with PCIe Gen 4 storage with Turbo M.2, that's 3x4. Together with the PCIe Gen 4, the graphics card, or using the older such as the GTX 16 series. Together with RGB Fusion 2.0, Q+ onboard button. Kaya po itong sa likod, we are together with 1T, 1R, and Bluetooth 802.11 AC. DisplayPort HDMI, USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-C, together with 2.5 gigabits of gaming GBE LAN. So, madali po siya bilhin to kapag may kasama po siyang built-in Wi-Fi. So, gagamitin ko yung ultra durable from Gigabyte B560M DS3H AC. So, next, for RAM or memory, which is yung KLEVV Bolt X 8x2 rated at 3200 MHz speed. Why do you mean by 3200 MHz speed? Because without a lagging. 8x2, no? So 3200 MHz yung speed niya, no? Dalawang stick, no? Ayun, meron yung naman to. dalawang stick sa loob, 8x2. So, ibig sabihin kasi, pwede po siyang gumamit na pang gaming, pang editing, or kaya sa cryptocurrency wallets, which is yung 8x2 na RAM, which is your 3200 MHz from KLEVV Bolt X. Next, for the video card, which is yung Inno3D GeForce GTX 1050 Ti X2. Yes, is an older card. Yung sinabi ko kanina, na pang 6 years old po siya ngayon, which is yung Pascal architecture, also known as the GeForce GTX 10 series. Bakit X2? Twin fan design. Meron po itong less power. Then yung eye chill effect kung gusto nyo. Meron po itong rose sweat 24/7 uptime. Meron po itong 768 CUDA force with base clock of 1290 in the base, and the boost clocks up to 1392 MHz with 4 GB of GDDR5. Wala po siyang power connector. Outputs dyan with the DisplayPort, HDMI, and the DVI. Pag bumili kayo ng 1050 Ti na Inno3D, meron po itong driver kit. So, mas luma pang card, okay lang po ito para po sa gaming, watching live streamings, pati po sa mga cryptocurrency wallets. Yon, so Inno3D GeForce GTX 1050 Ti X2. This is our storage. Ito yung gagamitin ko, yung KLEVV Neo N400, which is 480GB at 2.5 inch SATA SSD. Meron po itong sequential rate na 500 megabits per second for 480GB yung bibili nyo. Meron po itong 3-year warranty, which is yung SATA revision 3.2, SATA 6GB per second. So, madali po siya pang games, boot times, mabilis po siya mag-seconds, around 10 seconds lang, 5-9 seconds, 8 seconds lang, 480GB from KLEVV Neo N400. Isa po siyang budget na SATA SSD. So, bumili kayo ng 480GB na KLEVV Neo N400 right now. So, next, ito po yung PSU or power supply naman, which is yung FSP Hydro GD 650, which has 650 watts 80 plus volt certification with 12 volt single rail your VGA. Meron po siyang efficiency of 230 volts, 50% efficiency, 650 watts, 230 volts. Ayan, meron po itong changeable side stickers. Kung gusto nyo magpalit ka ng sticker. So, meron po itong 100% flexible flat cable. Alam ko, which is fully modular. Stable DC to DC output quality. Meron po siyang itong 100% Japanese capacitor. Okay na lang Japanese capacitor. No. So, meron po itong ATX motherboard na 24, 4 plus 4 sa CPU, video card sa PCIe, SATA for SSD, Molex collector for peripheral, and the isang floppy, which is yung FSP Hydro GD 650 watts. So, for the last, this is a case. Gawang Pinoy po ito, which is yung Rakk Hawani gaming case block, which is yung mid-tower case with expansion cartridge slots. Compatibility with micro ATX, graphics card holder, no problem for GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, together with up to 160mm CPU air cooler with 360mm on front, 240mm on top, and 120mm for rear. So, ito po yung case fans, which is Rakk Abyss 120mm 3-in-1. Dalawa bibiling ko para mapupuno yung 6 fans dito, makumpleto. Isa sa likod, dalawa sa taas, then yung tatlo sa harap. Para sila, no? 1795 yung times 2 ba? 2,500. 2590, no? Mabibili ko yan sa Shopee, Lazada, ECPC. Yan. Pumunta ka dun sa ECPC, dun sa Gilmore. O kaya mag-online sa Shopee, Lazada. Yan. So, between the case and the fans, from Gawang Pinoy ito, Rakk. R-A-K-K. Na po, yan po yung kumpletong 40,000 pesos. na pantipid sa kuryente X solar panel PC full guide of 2022. Bakit po siya 40,000 yung sinabi ko kanina? Kasi binili ko yung yung Rakk Abyss ba? Yung 3x2. Tatlo sa loob, yung isang box para makumpleto yung 6. Yung isa sa likod, dalawa sa taas, tatlo sa harap. Para makumpleto yung laman ng fans po ito sa loob ng Rakk Hawani gaming case. Gawang tatak Pinoy po ito, no? Then yung 1050 Ti, yung sinabi ko kanina, yung pang 6 years old, which is yung Pascal architecture yung gawa. Pwede naman, pwede po siya sa cryptocurrency wallets, Bitcoin, LTC, sa TRX, pwede, no? Cryptocurrency wallet sa websites. Yung gaming naman, okay naman, which is yung gagawin nyo sa gaming, i-max out nyo na yung 1080p, yung medium to high lang. Ganong malakas yung video card niya, 1050 Ti. Dapat, lang, medium to high lang. Then, yung sa B560M, medyo budget po siya sa bang for the buck yung motherboard, yung sa Wi-Fi or built-in Wi-Fi, yung B560M, AC. No, so, then, yung last naman, which is yung si cooler. Cooler, which means yung SC-224 XT White, yung bang for the buck yung CPU air cooler. Bumili kayo dun sa Gilmore or kaya sa online shopping. No, so paano yan? Tapos na ako sa video about sa 40K na tipid sa kuryente X solar panel PC full guide. Follow nyo ko sa social media accounts. Lalo po yung Lyka, malapit na ako mag 400. Konting kembot na lang. Please follow nyo ko on Lyka. Jan Gamboa 1996. Huwag kalimutan para madali ko siya basahin yung mga followers. No? So, I'm Jan Gamboa for my content creator for Jan GTV. See you on my next video. Bye-bye.